So, Jerome.
It's cool.
So, should I be here or right in between there?
I don't know. I want to ask the artists who are
People set up or anything
okay.
like that.
Yeah, go for it. That's a brilliant maneuver.
Beyond worlds for hire.
Go lay down.
Staying as you are. Remain so still. Flipping out and flipping channels right off till the
Do you guys like my SpongeBob pants? I don't feel like getting out of bed. Not yet anyway, though I do have a lot of things to do, so that's why you're here. Welcome to my bedroom. I haven't checked in on this video yet. That's because I kind of knew I would have minimal footage and I could have like a long intro. So far I've shown you Saturday and Sunday. Saturday I was building walls at Relay. Relay is a new event center that a friend of mine owns and is building. And we were building walls for the DL, which is right next door, which is where my studio is. It's also where the show is that opened yesterday, which I also had footage of. And the show was for the members who have studios and are paying rent to show whatever they felt like showing. All the pieces were donated by the members, so everything that sold goes directly to the rent and the utilities and the deposits needed for the new space. That's why I didn't have Cherry Girls in there. I had works from art school that I don't really care about. I don't mind not getting the money on that because they're so old, I'm ready to just get rid of them. I had 2 pieces sell, which is awesome. I had my pill bottle sculpture, which was my printmaking final. And I also had a painting I had done of Salem, and I inserted clips. I've never sold a painting that was an original work, or a piece of art that was an original work. I've only ever sold prints, and I've done commissions. That was awesome. That was so cool. So I would like to have more of those things happen. Today's Monday. I have work for Rocky Mountain today. I have quite a few things I need to do and some meetings because on Tuesday I'm headed down to Silver City. Rocky Mountain has a store in Silver City. I am doing their interior design, and I'm also putting together something really cool with Western New Mexico University's art department. First I'm gonna finish my coffee. Try not to go back to sleep. And then we'll get started. I mentioned this in my Q1 video, but I have the Creative Act, and it's been sitting there and it has a bunch of water stains because I had a plant on top of it that I apparently am very bad at watering, and I think I'm finally going to read it. I had some time today to sketch another triptych. Here's one of the sketches. Here's another sketch. And here's a third sketch. I particularly really like this girl's nose. My original concept was that I wanted to bridge the gap between spaces for people of color and spaces for the LGBTQ community. I fall into both categories, and there's not a lot of spaces that hold space for the people who fall into the Venn diagram. So I wanted to paint women of all ethnicities expressing a sexuality that they often don't get to express without it becoming pornographic. And originally I was going to have a whole ton of different types of femme-presenting people with a whole ton of fruits. But that has changed a little bit. I think instead of doing a whole ton of fruits, I'm just going to continue with cherries. That was actually mostly Zach's idea. So shout out to Zach.
literally just got home and I had 3 Amazon packages waiting for me. I do not shop on Amazon. I am very against Amazon, actually. But all of these are addressed to me, which means these are things my family has sent. And I think this one is art supplies. Look! Cowboy! Look! Oh. So the cats like this toy that is a pipe cleaner essentially covered in felt. And my mom said she would send some, but these are just pipe cleaner. Cool, I mean they're cool colors. I mean it's all colors. I bet I could do some sort of like art project with them. Last one, I think these are art supplies from my grandparents. So they sent me some Holbein paints. These are really nice. Holbein paints are really nice. Thank you, Grandma and Grandpa. I knew this is from you because we specifically had a conversation about it. Designer gouache. Nice. Do you see how many meetings I have today? Welcome to the DL. This is the studio space that I've been talking about for the past few videos, kind of teasing almost. None of this is mine. My space is actually in front of the camera. This is my space. I organized it a little bit today. Found a desk. Somebody in my apartment complex was throwing out this desk. Now it lives here. Now it is my studio desk. Between the last clip and this clip, like an hour has passed because quite a few people have come through and talked to me. There's a birthday party next door that is for some people I don't know, but all of my friends know. And I think I'm going to leave now and call it a day. I vlogged a lot today.
DIY menus are like house shows. I know I'll be late if I'm not extra early. Like I can't be on time.
I bit the rind of my lime, hopefully on camera.
Ah, it's a video. I'm gonna say that it's like, let me know.